As we get older, a good night's sleep becomes more important than ever. Yet many seniors struggle with falling asleep or staying asleep throughout the night. But did you know that sleep plays a critical role in your overall health and well-being? It's not just about feeling rested, it's about keeping your mind sharp, boosting your immune system, and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Poor sleep, on the other hand, can contribute to a range of health problems, including memory loss, depression, and even heart disease. The challenges of aging naturally bring changes in sleep patterns, but that doesn't mean you have to settle for restless nights. Sleep isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Just like how we need food, water, and exercise to keep our bodies healthy, quality sleep is a crucial part of living well. So if you found yourself tossing and turning or waking up feeling groggy, it's time to take a closer look at your pre-bedtime habits. Many seniors unknowingly fall into certain patterns before bed that can prevent them from getting the rest they truly need. The good news? By simply avoiding a few common bedtime mistakes, you can significantly improve your sleep and wake up feeling refreshed and energized. In this video, we'll explore 7 things that seniors should never do before bed if they want to get the best sleep possible. These simple but effective tips could make a world of difference in your health. So stick around as we dive into some practical solutions that can help you sleep better tonight. As we get older, sleep becomes even more important. While everyone needs sleep to function well, seniors experience some changes in how their bodies sleep. Understanding these changes is the first step toward improving the quality of sleep and maintaining good health. The aging process affects the way we sleep, but the right habits can make a huge difference. As we age, we tend to spend less time in deep sleep. Deep sleep is the most restorative stage of sleep, where the body heals and repairs itself. This stage of sleep is essential for physical and mental recovery. Unfortunately, as we get older, the time spent in deep sleep decreases, and we end up in lighter sleep stages more often. Light sleep is not as rejuvenating, and waking up from light sleep can leave us feeling tired or unrested. This is one of the reasons why older adults often wake up feeling groggy or find it harder to get the restful sleep they need. Another change that happens with age is that we spend less time in REM sleep. REM sleep is the stage of sleep where we dream, and it is crucial for cognitive functions like memory and learning. During REM sleep, the brain is active, and it helps consolidate memories and process emotions. If seniors don't get enough REM sleep, it can affect their memory, mood, and overall mental clarity. In fact, insufficient REM sleep is linked to cognitive decline, which is one of the reasons why older adults may experience memory problems or even conditions like dementia. Sleep is also deeply connected to our immune health. As we sleep, our bodies produce cytokines, which are proteins that help fight infections, inflammation, and stress. When seniors don't get enough sleep, their immune system becomes weaker, which can make them more vulnerable to illnesses. The body's ability to fight off infections and recover from illnesses also becomes less efficient. Studies show that people who sleep poorly are more likely to develop chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and even some cancers. Beyond just preventing illness, quality sleep has a significant impact on longevity. A number of studies have shown that people who consistently get a good night, less sleep tend to live longer and experience fewer health issues over time. For example, research from the National Institute on Aging suggests that quality sleep helps maintain brain health, improve mood, and reduce the risk of developing conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes. In fact, a study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that poor sleep quality is linked to an increased risk of heart disease, which is a major health concern for seniors. Cognitive decline is another major issue for older adults, and it is closely tied to sleep patterns. As mentioned earlier, less REM sleep and shorter durations of deep sleep can affect memory and cognitive function. Studies show that seniors who consistently experience poor sleep have a higher risk of developing Alzheimer's disease, and other forms of dementia. Research from the University of California, Berkeley, found that poor sleep quality is directly linked to the buildup of beta-amyloid plaques in the brain, which is a hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. By getting enough deep sleep, the brain has the opportunity to clear away these plaques, potentially reducing the risk of cognitive decline. Sleep also plays a key role in regulating hormones, including those that control hunger and stress. As we age, our hormone levels naturally change, and poor sleep can further disrupt the balance of these hormones. For instance, when seniors don't get enough sleep, the body produces more ghrelin and less leptin. This imbalance can lead to overeating, which can contribute to weight gain and increase the risk of diabetes and heart disease. Furthermore, sleep deprivation raises cortisol levels, the stress hormone, which can lead to anxiety, depression, and increased inflammation in the body. In addition to the physical health benefits, good sleep is also essential for emotional well-being. Sleep helps regulate mood and emotional resilience. Seniors who get adequate sleep are less likely to suffer from depression or anxiety. In fact, sleep disturbances are often one of the first signs of emotional struggles like depression in older adults. When seniors don't sleep well, their mood tends to fluctuate, and they may feel irritable or anxious. By improving sleep quality, seniors can enhance their mood and improve their emotional well-being. It is important to understand that these sleep changes don't mean seniors have to accept poor sleep as a normal part of aging. Even with age-related changes, quality sleep can be achieved with a few simple adjustments. By focusing on good sleep hygiene, seniors can improve their sleep quality and, in turn, experience better health overall. To summarize, sleep is vital for seniors' health-affecting cognitive function, immune health, heart health, and emotional well-being. Seniors who struggle with poor sleep should pay attention to the changes in their sleep patterns as they age. Quality sleep has a direct link to longevity, improved memory, reduced risk of chronic diseases, and better emotional health. By recognizing the importance of sleep and addressing the factors that affect it, seniors can lead healthier, longer lives. Mistake number 1: drinking caffeine late in the day. Many seniors don't realize the effect that caffeine can have on their sleep, especially when consumed later in the day. Caffeine is a stimulant, which means it increases alertness by blocking adenosine, a natural chemical in the brain that promotes sleep. This is fine when you need a pick-me-up in the morning, but if you consume caffeine too late, it can stay in your system long after you drink it and interfere with your sleep cycle. Caffeine has what's called a half-life, which is the time it takes for the body to eliminate half of the caffeine consumed. For most people, this is about 3 to 5 hours. However, for seniors, this process can take even longer because the body's metabolism slows down with age. This means that a cup of coffee in the afternoon can still be affecting your sleep hours later. While you may feel fine drinking coffee or having a chocolate bar before bed, it could be the very reason you're finding it difficult to fall asleep or stay asleep through the night. It's not just coffee that contains caffeine. Tea, energy drinks, chocolate, and even some medications contain caffeine, and they all have the potential to disrupt your sleep. For example, a cup of black tea or a small piece of dark chocolate before dinner might seem harmless, but they can make it harder to wind down when it's time to go to bed. Even soft drinks or iced tea can be culprits, though they may not be as strong as coffee. Energy drinks are especially problematic, as they often contain high amounts of caffeine and sugar, both of which can keep you awake well into the night. The impact of caffeine on sleep is particularly important for older adults. Research has shown that caffeine can significantly disrupt sleep in seniors, who often already struggle with sleep issues due to age-related changes in their sleep cycles. One study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that consuming caffeine 6 hours before bedtime can reduce sleep time by up to 1 hour. This means that even a mid-afternoon cup of coffee could be stealing precious hours of sleep from you when you need it most. Further studies have also revealed that seniors who consume caffeine later in the day often experience lighter sleep and more frequent waking during the night. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that caffeine consumption in older adults was linked to poorer sleep quality and increased nighttime awakenings. It's clear that caffeine affects the sleep of seniors more than they might expect. For seniors who are sensitive to caffeine, even small amounts can lead to restlessness and difficulty falling asleep. In fact, many seniors have shared personal stories about how eliminating caffeine helped them get better sleep. For example, Mary, a 68-year-old retiree, used to have 2 cups of coffee in the afternoon to keep her energy up. She often found herself waking up in the middle of the night, unable to get back to sleep. After reading about the impact of caffeine on sleep, she decided to stop drinking coffee after 1 p.m. and switch to herbal tea in the afternoon. Over time, she noticed that her sleep quality improved and she was waking up less frequently at night. She felt more rested in the morning, which made her daily activities more enjoyable and less tiring. Another example comes from George, a 72-year-old man who loved chocolate in the evening. He would have a piece of dark chocolate after dinner, thinking it was a harmless treat. However, he noticed that he was having trouble falling asleep, and his mind would race long into the night. When he eliminated chocolate in the evening, he found that he could fall asleep much faster and stay asleep longer. By being more mindful of his caffeine intake, George regained control over his sleep and felt more energetic during the day. The good news is that making simple changes to your caffeine habits can lead to significant improvements in your sleep. To help you sleep better, it's a good idea to avoid caffeine for at least 6 hours before bedtime. If you're used to drinking coffee or tea in the afternoon, try switching to decaffeinated versions or choosing caffeine-free herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint. These alternatives are not only caffeine-free, but can also help relax the body and prepare it for sleep. If you're craving a snack before bed, choose options that are low in caffeine, such as fruit, nuts, or a warm glass of milk, which can actually promote better sleep. Ultimately, the goal is to make the evening hours a time for winding down and preparing for restful sleep. By cutting back on caffeine, especially in the late afternoon and evening, you'll be setting yourself up for a better night's sleep, which will leave you feeling more refreshed and energized when you wake up. In conclusion, caffeine, though widely enjoyed, has the potential to disrupt sleep if consumed too late in the day. For seniors, who may already be struggling with sleep-related issues, cutting back on caffeine can make a significant difference. Whether it's coffee, tea, chocolate, or energy drinks, reducing caffeine intake, particularly in the afternoon and evening, can lead to better sleep quality. By making this simple change, you can improve your sleep patterns and wake up feeling more rested, which in turn supports your overall health and well-being. Mistake number 2. Eating heavy meals close to bedtime. Eating a heavy meal too close to bedtime is a common mistake that many seniors make, and it can have a significant impact on sleep quality. When you eat, your body has to work hard to digest the food. This process requires energy and blood flow to the digestive system, which can make it harder for your body to wind down and prepare for sleep. The body naturally slows down at night, but if it is busy digesting a large or heavy meal, it may struggle to fully relax, keeping you awake or causing uncomfortable symptoms. When you eat a heavy meal close to bedtime, your stomach becomes full, and your body needs to focus on breaking down the food. This can cause discomfort, bloating, and even pain. Lying down right after eating, especially after a large meal, can lead to indigestion or acid reflux. This happens because the body's digestive system works less effectively when you're lying down. The stomach acid can move up into the esophagus, causing a burning sensation in the chest or throat. This condition, known as heartburn or gastroesophageal reflux disease, is especially common in older adults. Certain types of foods are more likely to cause indigestion or acid reflux in seniors. Spicy foods, for example, can irritate the lining of the stomach and lead to heartburn. Foods that are high in fat or fried are harder for the body to break down, which can also contribute to discomfort and indigestion. Citrus fruits, tomatoes, and chocolate can trigger acid reflux in some people because they relax the lower esophageal sphincter, the muscle that keeps stomach acid from flowing upward. Even carbonated drinks, such as soda, can cause bloating and discomfort, making it harder to sleep. For seniors who have GERD or other digestive issues, eating late at night can be particularly problematic. GERD, for example, occurs when stomach acid regularly flows back into the esophagus, irritating its lining. This condition is common in older adults, and it can be worsened by eating large meals before bed. If seniors with GERD eat a heavy meal too late, they might experience nighttime symptoms like coughing, a sore throat, or difficulty breathing. These symptoms can keep them awake, leading to a restless night of sleep. Another problem with eating large meals at night is that it can disrupt the body's natural sleep cycle. Eating late can cause a spike in blood sugar levels, followed by a rapid drop. This fluctuation can lead to feelings of discomfort and make it harder for the body to relax. In contrast, when you eat a lighter meal or snack earlier in the evening, your body can focus on winding down and preparing for sleep without the distraction of digestion. One way to improve sleep quality is to adjust meal timing. Experts recommend finishing meals at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. This gives the body enough time to digest the food before lying down. By doing so, seniors can avoid the discomfort of indigestion, acid reflux, or heartburn, and they can promote better sleep quality. It's important to listen to your body and give it time to relax before bedtime. If you are hungry before bed, try a small, light snack that's easy to digest. A banana, a handful of almonds, or a piece of whole grain toast with a little peanut butter can be great choices that won't interfere with sleep. Let's take a look at a real-life example. Joan, a 70-year-old woman, used to have dinner around 7:30 p.m. and then go to bed at 10 p.m. She often experienced discomfort, heartburn, and trouble falling asleep after dinner. She realized that her late-night meals, especially those with spicy or fatty foods, were causing her sleep problems. After learning about the importance of meal timing, Joan decided to move her dinner time up to 6 p.m. and avoid heavy or rich foods in the evening. She found that after making this change, she was able to sleep more soundly and wake up feeling refreshed. Her heartburn and digestive discomfort were reduced, and her sleep quality improved significantly. Joan now sticks to lighter meals in the evening and makes sure to give herself enough time to digest before bed. Another example comes from Tom, an 80-year-old man who had been struggling with GERD for years. He would often eat a large meal late at night, and by the time he tried to sleep, he'd feel the burning sensation in his chest. After consulting his doctor, he started eating smaller meals earlier in the evening and avoiding foods that triggered his reflux. Tom also made sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day, but avoided large amounts of fluids just before bed. Within a few weeks, he noticed a big improvement in his sleep. His GERD symptoms were under control, and he was waking up feeling more rested without the discomfort that used to keep him up at night. For seniors with digestive issues like GERD, making small adjustments to meal timing and food choices can make a big difference in sleep quality. Avoiding heavy meals late at night and focusing on lighter, easier to digest options earlier in the evening can reduce the chances of discomfort and help the body focus on resting during sleep. It's also helpful to avoid alcohol and caffeine close to bedtime, as these can further irritate the digestive system. In summary, eating heavy meals close to bedtime is a common mistake that can disrupt sleep, especially for seniors. The body's digestive system needs time to process food, and when you eat too close to bedtime, it can lead to discomfort, indigestion, and acid reflux. Seniors with GERD or other digestive issues may experience more severe symptoms, such as heartburn or coughing, which can prevent restful sleep. To improve sleep quality, seniors should aim to finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bed and focus on lighter, more easily digestible meals in the evening. By making these adjustments, seniors can avoid the negative effects of late-night eating and enjoy better, more restorative sleep. Mistake number 3. Using electronics before bed. In today's world, it's common for many people, including seniors, to use electronics like smartphones, tablets, or TVs right before bed. While these devices may seem harmless, they can actually make it harder to fall asleep and reduce the quality of sleep you get. One of the biggest reasons for this is the blue light emitted by these devices, which can have a major impact on your body's natural sleep cycle. Blue light is a type of light that comes from electronic screens and even energy-efficient light bulbs. It is particularly harmful at night because it interferes with the production of melatonin, a hormone that helps you fall asleep. When your eyes are exposed to blue light, especially during the evening, it tricks your brain into thinking that it's still daytime. This delay in melatonin production makes it harder for your body to get ready for sleep. If you spend too much time on devices like phones or computers right before bed, you may find yourself lying awake, unable to fall asleep because your brain hasn't received the signal that it's time to wind down. Melatonin is essential for regulating your sleep-wake cycle, also known as your circadian rhythm. This rhythm is like an internal clock that helps your body know when to feel awake and when to sleep. When you expose yourself to blue light in the evening, it confuses this clock and shifts the timing of when your body is ready for sleep. This can result in delayed sleep, less deep sleep, and more nighttime awakenings. Research has shown that the more exposure you have to blue light before bed, the harder it becomes to fall asleep and stay asleep. Besides affecting melatonin production, using electronics before bed can also contribute to mental overstimulation. When you scroll through social media, watch TV shows, or check emails right before bed, your mind becomes active and engaged. This mental activity can make it difficult for your brain to relax and prepare for sleep. The excitement from watching an intense TV show, reading an urgent email, or looking at an emotionally charged social media post can make it harder to switch off your thoughts and calm your mind. As a result, you might spend more time thinking, worrying, or feeling restless, making it even more difficult to fall asleep. In fact, research has shown that using electronics too close to bedtime can increase stress and anxiety, further preventing you from relaxing and winding down. A study from Harvard Medical School found that people who used electronic devices in the hour before bed experienced higher levels of stress and struggled more to fall asleep. The blue light from these devices directly affects your brain's ability to relax and get into the sleep mode, which means you might feel more anxious or alert when you need to be calm and sleepy. While electronics before bed may cause these problems, modern technology can also offer solutions to improve your sleep. For example, there are now many apps that can help track your sleep patterns, monitor how long you spend in each stage of sleep, and provide feedback on how to improve your sleep habits. These apps can help you understand whether you're getting enough deep sleep or REM sleep, and they can even remind you to avoid screens before bedtime to improve your sleep quality. Additionally, there are apps that offer sound therapy to help you fall asleep. These apps provide calming sounds like rain, ocean waves, or white noise, which can mask distracting noises and create a relaxing environment for sleep. Many people find that listening to soothing sounds before bed helps their minds and bodies relax, making it easier to fall asleep without the distractions of the day. However, it is important to use these apps in moderation and not rely too heavily on technology for sleep. Too much screen time, even if it's for a good cause, can still have a negative impact on your sleep patterns if used too close to bedtime. Another piece of technology that has gained popularity for improving sleep is blue light blocking glasses. These glasses are designed to filter out blue light, allowing you to use electronics without disturbing your body's natural melatonin production. If you absolutely must use your phone or computer before bed, wearing these glasses can help protect your sleep cycle. Some devices also come with night mode, settings that reduce the amount of blue light emitted by the screen, making it easier on your eyes and helping you sleep better. Even with these helpful technologies, it's important to remember that moderation is key. The best way to improve your sleep is still to reduce the use of electronics in the hour or two before bedtime. Try to establish a bedtime routine that doesn't involve screens. Instead, consider reading a physical book, doing some light stretching, or practicing relaxation exercises. These activities can help your mind and body relax naturally, preparing you for a restful night of sleep without the negative effects of blue light or overstimulation. In summary, using electronics before bed is a common mistake that can interfere with your sleep. The blue light emitted by screens affects melatonin production and disrupts your circadian rhythm, making it harder to fall asleep. Additionally, the mental stimulation from using electronics can increase stress and anxiety, preventing your mind from relaxing. While modern technology like sleep apps, sound therapy, and blue light blocking glasses can be helpful, the best solution is still to limit screen time before bed. By giving your body time to relax without the distraction of electronics, you can improve your sleep quality and wake up feeling more refreshed. Mistake number 4, napping too late in the day. Napping can be a wonderful way for seniors to refresh their energy, especially if they didn't get enough sleep the night before. A short nap during the day can help improve mood, alertness, and overall well-being. However, the timing and duration of naps are very important. While naps can be beneficial, taking them too late in the day can actually interfere with your nighttime sleep and leave you feeling more tired instead of rested. The body's sleep-wake cycle, called the circadian rhythm, helps regulate when you feel awake and when you feel sleepy. This rhythm is like an internal clock that is affected by external cues like light and darkness. Ideally, your body is programmed to feel alert during the day and sleepy at night. When you nap late in the afternoon or early evening, it can confuse your internal clock, making it harder for your body to recognize when it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. Instead of feeling sleepy at your usual bedtime, you may feel alert and wide awake, which makes it difficult to fall asleep when you want to. This can lead to a cycle of poor sleep, where your nighttime sleep quality is affected by your afternoon nap. The key to a good nap is to keep it short and early. A nap that lasts for too long or happens too late in the day can make it difficult for your body to return to its normal sleep rhythm. The longer you nap, the more likely it is that you'll enter deeper stages of sleep, such as REM sleep. Waking up from a deeper sleep during the late afternoon or evening can leave you feeling groggy or disoriented, which is known as sleep inertia. This grogginess can last for a while and can make it harder to feel fully alert at night when you need to be winding down. To get the most benefit from napping, it's important to stick to shorter naps and take them earlier in the day. Experts suggest keeping naps to about 20 to 30 minutes and aiming to finish them by mid-afternoon, around 1 o'clock p.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. This timing gives you a nice energy boost without interfering with your nighttime sleep. These short naps are known as power naps. A power nap can help reduce feelings of fatigue without leaving you feeling groggy afterward. By limiting naps to this time frame, you can help ensure that your circadian rhythm stays on track and that your nighttime sleep isn't too disrupted. For seniors who struggle with getting enough sleep at night, adjusting the timing of their naps can be a game changer. For example, Helen, a 72-year-old woman, used to take long naps in the late afternoon. She found that when she napped too late, she had trouble falling asleep at night. Her bedtime became a frustrating experience, as she would lie in bed wide awake for hours. After adjusting her nap schedule to earlier in the day, taking a 20-minute nap around 2 p.m., she noticed a significant improvement in her ability to fall asleep at night. By making this small change, she was able to enjoy more restful nights and woke up feeling more refreshed. Another example is George, an 80-year-old man who had always enjoyed his afternoon naps. However, he started to notice that he was getting less sleep at night, despite napping during the day. After consulting with his doctor, he realized that napping too late in the afternoon was affecting his ability to sleep at night. George decided to experiment with taking shorter naps earlier in the day, around noon, and limiting them to about 20 minutes. To his surprise, this simple adjustment made a huge difference. He found that he was able to fall asleep more easily at night and stay asleep longer. His energy levels improved throughout the day, and he no longer had to struggle with late-night wakefulness. It is also important to note that some seniors may be more prone to sleep disorders like insomnia or sleep apnea, which can make naps even more difficult. For those with these conditions, taking a nap at the right time is especially important. Napping at the wrong time of day can disrupt already fragile sleep patterns. However, by adjusting nap times and making sure they are brief, seniors can give their bodies a chance to rest without interfering with their nightly sleep schedule. While napping is a useful tool for rest, it's important to use it wisely. To get the most out of naps, seniors should aim for short mid-afternoon naps, ideally around 1 o'clock p.m. to 3 p.m., and avoid naps that are too long or too close to bedtime. These small adjustments can help keep the body's internal clock aligned, improve overall sleep quality, and make it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep at night. In conclusion, while napping can be a helpful and refreshing way for seniors to recharge during the day, the timing and duration of naps are key to ensuring that it doesn't interfere with nighttime sleep. Napping too late in the day can confuse the body's natural sleep cycle, leaving you wide awake when it's time to sleep. By limiting naps to about 20 to 30 minutes and scheduling them in the early afternoon, seniors can avoid these problems and enjoy better sleep at night. These simple adjustments to nap timing can make a big difference in sleep quality, leading to more restful nights and more energetic days. Mistake number 5. Engaging in stressful conversations or activities. Many people, especially seniors, find themselves stressed at the end of the day, whether it's from an emotional conversation or dealing with tasks that cause anxiety. This can be one of the biggest obstacles to getting a good night's sleep. When you engage in stressful activities or conversations before bed, your body reacts in ways that make it harder to relax and fall asleep. When we experience stress, our bodies produce a hormone called cortisol, which is known as the stress hormone. While cortisol is helpful in short bursts, such as when we need to respond to danger, high levels of cortisol at night can keep us alert and awake, even when we're trying to sleep. This happens because cortisol prepares the body for action, triggering the fight or flight response. In this state, the body becomes more alert and ready to act. Our heart rate increases, muscles tense up, and our mind starts racing. These are all physical responses to stress that make it difficult for the body to wind down for sleep. When you're in a stressful situation, your body believes it needs to stay alert, even if you're just sitting on the couch or lying in bed. The problem is that by staying in this heightened state, your body has a hard time switching gears and relaxing. This can lead to feelings of restlessness and difficulty falling asleep. Engaging in emotionally charged conversations or high-stress activities just before bed can make it nearly impossible for your body to shut off for the night. Instead of feeling calm and ready to sleep, your mind is still racing and your body is still in alert mode. To avoid this, it is important to create a relaxing bedtime routine that helps you wind down and signals to your body that it is time to relax. Rather than engaging in stressful activities like working on difficult tasks or having heated discussions, you can replace those with calming, peaceful activities that help reduce cortisol levels. One of the most effective ways to do this is through meditation. Meditation encourages deep breathing and mental focus, both of which help calm the nervous system and lower cortisol levels. It allows the mind to focus on the present moment rather than dwelling on stressful thoughts. Even just 10 minutes of meditation before bed can have a significant impact on your ability to relax and fall asleep. Another helpful activity is deep breathing exercises. Breathing deeply triggers the body's relaxation response, which slows the heart rate, lowers blood pressure, and helps calm the mind. A simple technique is the 4-7-8 breathing exercise. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds, and then slowly exhale through your mouth for 8 seconds. This method has been shown to help reduce stress and promote relaxation, making it easier to fall asleep. Additionally, gratitude journaling can be a powerful tool for calming the mind. Writing down a few things you're grateful for before bed helps shift your focus from the worries of the day to positive thoughts. Gratitude journaling helps promote a sense of peace and contentment, which can help prepare your mind and body for restful sleep. Reflecting on what went well during the day or what you are thankful for can help you feel more relaxed and at ease, which is ideal when you're preparing for sleep. Let's look at a real-life example to understand how making these changes can improve sleep. Emma, a 68-year-old woman, found that every night she would get into emotional conversations with her family before bed. These discussions, often about stressful topics, would leave her feeling upset and anxious. As a result, she would struggle to fall asleep and often woke up several times during the night. After realizing that these conversations were negatively impacting her sleep, Emma decided to change her routine. She started by setting aside a specific time in the evening for relaxation. Rather than diving into emotional topics with her family before bed, she took 15 minutes to meditate and practice deep breathing. She also began writing down 3 things she was grateful for every night in her journal. Within a week, Emma noticed a huge difference. She was falling asleep faster, staying asleep longer, and waking up feeling more refreshed. The simple changes to her evening routine helped her break the cycle of stress before bedtime, leading to better sleep and a more peaceful mind. In summary, engaging in stressful conversations or activities before bed can make it difficult for your body to relax and fall asleep. Stress leads to higher levels of cortisol, which keeps the body alert, even when you want to rest. To counter this, it's important to create a relaxing evening routine that includes activities like meditation, deep breathing, and gratitude journaling. These calming activities help reduce stress and prepare the body for sleep. By adopting a less stressful evening routine, seniors like Emma can improve their sleep and feel more rested and relaxed each night. Mistake number 6, going to bed at irregular hours. One of the most common mistakes seniors make is going to bed at different times each night. While it might seem harmless, irregular sleep patterns can seriously disrupt your body's natural internal clock, also known as the circadian rhythm. This rhythm helps regulate when you feel awake and when you feel sleepy. When you go to bed at different times each night, your body gets confused and struggles to follow this natural cycle. Over time, this confusion can make it much harder to fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling rested. The circadian rhythm is deeply connected to external cues, like sunlight and darkness, which help signal to your body when it has time to sleep and when it has time to wake up. If you regularly go to bed at different times, your body doesn't know when to properly switch from being awake to being ready for sleep. This leads to sleep problems, such as difficulty falling asleep, waking up in the middle of the night, or not feeling refreshed in the morning. These sleep disturbances can leave you feeling tired and groggy throughout the day, making it harder to enjoy daily activities. Irregular sleep patterns don't just affect your energy levels. They can also have long-term consequences on your health. Studies have shown that inconsistent sleep can increase the risk of several health problems. For example, people who don't follow a regular sleep schedule are more likely to develop metabolic disorders such as obesity and diabetes. Poor sleep affects how your body processes food, regulates blood sugar, and controls appetite. When you don't get enough sleep or have irregular sleep, your body's ability to handle food and energy becomes less efficient, which can lead to weight gain and other health problems. In addition to metabolic issues, inconsistent sleep patterns are also linked to mental health problems such as depression and anxiety. When your circadian rhythm is thrown off, it can negatively impact your mood and mental well-being. Studies have shown that people who experience disrupted sleep are more likely to develop mood disorders, including depression. This is because poor sleep affects the brain's chemistry, leading to changes in emotions, memory, and overall cognitive function. Seniors who struggle with irregular sleep patterns may feel more anxious or sad, further affecting their quality of life. A regular sleep schedule is crucial for maintaining good health and well-being, and it's especially important for seniors. One of the best ways to help regulate your body's internal clock is to establish a consistent bedtime routine. Going to bed at the same time every night, even on weekends, helps keep your circadian rhythm in sync. By setting a regular bedtime and sticking to it, you train your body to naturally feel tired at the right time and get better rest. Over time, your body will adjust to this schedule, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up without feeling groggy or restless. To create a consistent bedtime routine, start by setting a bedtime that works for you and try to stick to it every night. This doesn't mean you have to go to bed at exactly the same minute each night, but try to keep the general time frame the same. For example, if you aim to be in bed by 10 p.m., try to keep that time consistent every night, even on weekends. Having a predictable bedtime routine helps your body know when it's time to wind down, which makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep throughout the night. Another tip for improving your sleep routine is to engage in calming activities before bed, such as reading, taking a warm bath, or listening to soothing music. These activities can signal to your body that it's time to relax and prepare for sleep. Avoid activities that are mentally or physically stimulating, such as working, exercising, or watching exciting TV shows, as these can make it harder for your body to relax and fall asleep. Let us look at a real-life example of someone who adopted a consistent sleep schedule and improved their sleep quality. Bill, a 74-year-old man, had been struggling with irregular sleep patterns for years. He would often go to bed at different times, sometimes staying up until midnight, and other times going to bed as early as 9 p.m. As a result, he had trouble falling asleep, woke up several times during the night, and felt tired and grumpy in the morning. His sleep problems started affecting his mood and energy levels, making it difficult to enjoy his daily activities. After talking to his doctor, Bill decided to try sticking to a consistent bedtime. He chose 10 p.m. as his target bedtime and made sure to wind down around the same time every night. He avoided caffeine and heavy meals in the evening and instead spent the last 30 minutes before bed reading a book or listening to soft music. Within a couple of weeks, Bill began noticing that he was falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer. He woke up feeling more rested and was able to enjoy his mornings without the usual fatigue. The improvement in his sleep had a positive impact on his overall health and happiness. In conclusion, going to bed at irregular hours is a mistake that can disrupt your body's natural circadian rhythm and lead to sleep problems. These irregular sleep patterns can contribute to health issues such as metabolic disorders and depression. To improve sleep quality, seniors should aim for a consistent bedtime routine, going to bed at the same time every night and sticking to it. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine and avoiding stimulating activities before bed can help signal to the body that it's time to sleep. By adopting a more consistent sleep schedule, seniors like Bill can experience better sleep, improved health, and a more energized, positive outlook on life. Mistake number 7. Not creating a comfortable sleep environment. Creating a comfortable sleep environment is essential for getting a good night's rest, especially as we age. Many seniors don't realize that the way their bedroom is set up can have a huge impact on how well they sleep. Factors like temperature, noise, and lighting play a significant role in how easily you fall asleep and how deeply you sleep throughout the night. If your bedroom isn't conducive to sleep, it can make even the best sleep habits ineffective, leading to restless nights and tired mornings. Temperature is one of the most important elements in a sleep-friendly environment. Your body naturally cools down as you prepare for sleep, which signals that it's time to rest. If the room is too hot or too cold, it can prevent your body from reaching the optimal temperature for sleep, making it difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep. The ideal room temperature for sleep is between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. This range helps your body cool down naturally and fall into a deep, restful sleep. If you're too warm or too cold, consider adjusting the thermostat or using fans or space heaters to find a comfortable temperature that works for you. Noise is another factor that can disrupt sleep. Many seniors are sensitive to noise, whether it's the sounds of traffic outside, loud neighbors, or even snoring from a partner. Any type of noise can interrupt your sleep cycles, especially when you're in a lighter stage of sleep. If you're bothered by noise during the night, using earplugs or a white noise machine can help drown out sounds and create a more peaceful environment. White noise machines produce a constant soothing sound that can mask background noise and help you relax. Alternatively, soft background music or nature sounds can also be calming and help block out disturbances. Lighting plays a crucial role in regulating your body's sleep-wake cycle. Bright lights in the evening can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime, making it harder to wind down for the night. On the other hand, a dark room signals to your body that it's time to sleep. If your bedroom has too much light at night, blackout curtains or shades can be very effective at blocking out light from street lamps, headlights, or early morning sunlight. Additionally, using dim lights or lamps in the hour before bed can help your body start preparing for sleep. Avoid using bright overhead lights or looking at screens that emit blue light, as these can keep you awake longer. For seniors with joint pain or other health conditions, the comfort of your bed and the arrangement of your room can make a big difference in sleep quality. If you suffer from arthritis, back pain, or other joint issues, a comfortable mattress is essential. A mattress that is too firm or too soft can cause discomfort and disrupt sleep. Look for a mattress that provides enough support while being soft enough to relieve pressure on sensitive areas. If your current mattress isn't giving you the support you need, consider getting a mattress topper or adjusting your pillow to ensure your neck and spine are properly aligned while you sleep. For seniors who experience leg cramps or joint pain, adjusting the pillow can help improve sleep quality. A pillow that provides support for your knees or back can take pressure off your joints. If leg cramps are a problem, placing a pillow under your knees while lying on your back or using a body pillow can help relieve discomfort. Heating pads or cool packs can also be used to ease pain before bed and make sleeping more comfortable. Creating a clutter-free and relaxing bedroom environment is just as important. A room filled with clutter or distractions can create stress and make it harder to relax. Try to keep your bedroom tidy and use calming colors like soft blues, greens, or neutral tones to create a soothing atmosphere. The more calming your environment is, the easier it will be for your mind to unwind and prepare for sleep. Let's consider the story of Margaret, a 75-year-old woman who struggled with sleep due to joint pain and a noisy bedroom environment. Margaret used to wake up multiple times during the night because her mattress was too firm, and the street noise outside her window kept her awake. After consulting with her doctor, Margaret decided to make a few changes to her bedroom setup. First, she upgraded to a memory foam mattress that provided better support for her aching joints. She also invested in a set of blackout curtains to block out the streetlights, and she added a white noise machine to mask the sound of traffic. Lastly, she kept her bedroom clean and organized to create a more relaxing space. Within a few weeks, Margaret noticed a huge improvement. She was falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer. The combination of a more comfortable bed, better lighting, and noise reduction helped her get the restful sleep she needed. Margaret woke up feeling more refreshed and had fewer joint aches throughout the day. In summary, creating a comfortable sleep environment is key to getting quality rest, especially for seniors. By paying attention to factors like room temperature, noise levels, and lighting, you can create a space that helps you relax and fall asleep more easily. For seniors with joint pain or other health conditions, a supportive mattress and proper positioning can make a huge difference in how comfortable you feel during the night. Simple changes like using blackout curtains, adding a white noise machine, and keeping the room clutter-free can also improve your sleep environment. As seen in Margaret's story, transforming your bedroom into a sleep-friendly sanctuary can lead to better sleep and improved overall health. Let's quickly go over the 7 mistakes that can impact your sleep and the simple steps you can take to improve your rest. By being mindful of these habits, seniors can create a better bedtime routine and enjoy more restful sleep. 1. Drinking caffeine late in the day. Caffeine can stay in your system for hours, even if you don't feel its effects. Drinking coffee, tea, or eating chocolate too late can keep you awake by interfering with your body's natural sleep cycle. To improve your sleep, try cutting off caffeine at least 6 hours before bed. This will give your body time to wind down and prepare for sleep. 2. Eating heavy meals close to bedtime. Large or heavy meals before bed can cause indigestion and acid reflux, making it harder for you to fall asleep. Try to finish eating dinner 2 to 3 hours before bed and choose lighter meals that are easier to digest. This will help your body focus on rest, not digestion. 3. Using electronics before bed. The blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs messes with your body's natural sleep signals by blocking melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. To improve your sleep, avoid screens for at least an hour before bed and choose activities that help you relax, like reading or meditation. 4. Napping too late in the day. Napping is a great way to recharge, but napping too late can confuse your body's internal clock and make it hard to fall asleep at night. Keep naps to 20 to 30 minutes and aim to take them in the early afternoon, ideally between 1 o'clock p.m. and 3 o'clock p.m. 5. Engaging in stressful conversations or activities. Stress increases cortisol levels, which can keep your body alert and make it difficult to relax. To get better sleep, avoid stressful topics or tasks before bed. Instead, try calming activities like deep breathing or journaling to help you unwind. 6. Going to bed at irregular hours. Going to bed at different times each night can disrupt your body's natural rhythm, making it harder to fall asleep. Try to go to bed at the same time every night to keep your internal clock on track. This helps signal your body that it's time to sleep and improves your overall sleep quality. 7. Not creating a comfortable sleep environment. A peaceful, comfortable bedroom is essential for good sleep. Keep your room cool, dark, and quiet. If you suffer from joint pain or other health conditions, invest in a supportive mattress and pillows that provide comfort. Small changes like using blackout curtains and a white noise machine can also make a big difference. By paying attention to these 7 mistakes and making small adjustments to your routine, you can significantly improve the quality of your sleep. These simple steps will help you wake up feeling refreshed and ready for the day, leading to better health and a more energized lifestyle. IPS for a better night's sleep. Getting a good night's sleep is essential for overall health, but it's not always easy, especially as we age. While we've covered common mistakes that can hurt your sleep, there are plenty of ways you can improve your sleep quality. These tips are easy to follow and can help you rest better, feel more energized, and enjoy better health. One helpful habit to improve your sleep is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves focusing on the present moment and letting go of stress. which can be especially helpful for seniors who have busy minds before bed. Activities like deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, or guided meditation can help calm your mind and relax your body. By focusing on your breath and clearing your mind of worries, you signal to your body that it's time to relax. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of mindfulness practice before bed can make a big difference in your ability to fall asleep. Another important tip is to take regular walks during the day. Exercise is great for your overall health, and it can have a positive impact on your sleep. Even a short walk in the morning or afternoon can help improve sleep quality by boosting your mood and reducing stress. However, try to avoid exercising too close to bedtime, as it can make you feel more alert. Aim to get at least 30 minutes of physical activity during the day to help your body feel tired when it is time to rest. If you suffer from chronic pain, managing it before bed is essential for improving sleep. Many seniors experience pain from conditions like arthritis or back problems, which can make it difficult to get comfortable at night. To help manage pain, try using a heating pad or cool pack on the affected area before bed. If you prefer, a warm bath before bed can help relax your muscles and soothe pain. Additionally, consider adjusting your sleep position with pillows that support your body and relieve pressure points. For example, placing a pillow between your knees while sleeping on your side can take pressure off your hips and lower back, making it easier to fall asleep. Creating a pre-sleep routine is another effective way to improve your sleep. Having a consistent bedtime routine helps signal to your body that it is time to wind down and get ready for rest. This routine can include activities like reading, listening to soothing music, or taking a warm bath. It's important to avoid using electronics like phones or TVs during this time, as the blue light can interfere with your sleep. Instead, focus on calming activities that help your body relax. By making this routine part of your nightly habits, you teach your body that it's time to sleep, which helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. For seniors who have sleep disorders, such as insomnia or sleep apnea, it's important to seek help if these tips don't improve your sleep. Insomnia, which is the inability to fall or stay asleep, is common among seniors and can lead to feeling tired, irritable, and less energetic. Sleep apnea, a condition where your breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep, can also make you feel exhausted. If you suspect you have one of these disorders, it's important to talk to your doctor. There are treatments available for both conditions, including therapy, medications, and sleep aids, which can help restore your sleep. For example, if you have insomnia, your doctor may suggest cognitive behavioral therapy, which helps change negative thought patterns and habits around sleep. In some cases, medications might be prescribed to help you fall asleep, but they should only be used under a doctor's supervision. If you have sleep apnea, your doctor may recommend a CPAP machine, which helps keep your airways open while you sleep. This device can drastically improve sleep quality and energy levels. To illustrate how these tips can make a difference, consider the story of David, a 69-year-old man who struggled with poor sleep for years. He had chronic back pain, which made it hard for him to get comfortable at night. He also found that his mind was always racing when he tried to sleep. David decided to make some changes to his routine. First, he began taking short walks during the day to reduce stress. He also practiced deep breathing exercises before bed to calm his mind. To address his back pain, David used a heating pad in the evening and started sleeping with a pillow between his knees. Over time, David noticed significant improvements in his sleep. He fell asleep faster, stayed asleep longer, and woke up feeling more rested. His back pain was also more manageable, and his overall mood improved. These simple changes helped him enjoy better sleep and a higher quality of life. Another success story comes from Eleanor, a 75-year-old woman who struggled with insomnia. She found it difficult to fall asleep and often woke up during the night, unable to get back to sleep. Eleanor decided to adopt a pre-sleep routine that included reading a book and listening to calming music. She also started drinking herbal tea, such as chamomile, before bed. After a few weeks, Eleanor noticed that she was falling asleep more easily and staying asleep longer. The relaxation techniques helped her manage the stress that had been keeping her awake, and she felt more refreshed in the morning. In conclusion, there are several simple yet effective tips for improving sleep that seniors can adopt. Practicing mindfulness, taking regular walks, managing chronic pain, and creating a pre-sleep routine are all ways to help your body wind down and prepare for a restful night. If you have a sleep disorder like insomnia or sleep apnea, don't hesitate to seek medical advice to get the treatment you need. By adopting these habits and seeking help when necessary, seniors can significantly improve their sleep quality and wake up feeling more refreshed, energized, and ready to face the day. We've covered 7 simple yet powerful steps that can help you improve your sleep and wake up feeling refreshed. From avoiding caffeine late in the day to creating a peaceful sleep environment, each of these tips plays a vital role in getting a good night's rest. Remember, it is not just about getting enough sleep, it is about getting quality sleep that supports your health and well-being. Now that you have all the tools to make positive changes in your sleep routine, it's time to take action. Start by making small adjustments, whether it's setting a consistent bedtime, avoiding heavy meals before bed, or creating a calming pre-sleep routine. Each step you take brings you closer to better, more restful sleep. And don't forget, the more consistent you are with these habits, the more your body will adjust and benefit from them. I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these tips? Do you have your own strategies for getting better sleep? Feel free to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. We're all in this together, and your insights might just help someone else improve their sleep, too. Remember, you've now got everything you need to start improving your sleep tonight. So give it a try and let me know how it works for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and advice. Your health and happiness matter, and together we can make every night a better night's sleep. As we go through these tips for better sleep, let's add in some fun facts and questions to keep things interesting and interactive. Did you know that poor sleep can affect more than just your energy levels? It can actually weaken your immune system and make you more susceptible to getting sick. That's why getting quality sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It is a big part of staying healthy. Here's a fun question for you. Do you have a bedtime routine? If you don't, what do you think would be the perfect way to wind down? Would it be a warm cup of herbal tea, reading a good book, or listening to some relaxing music? Take a moment to think about what helps you relax, and maybe try making it a regular part of your evening routine. It can really help signal to your body that it is time to wind down and get ready for sleep. Here is another interesting tidbit. Did you know that your body actually gets better at falling asleep the more you stick to a regular bedtime? This means that your body loves routines. When you go to bed at the same time every night, your body starts getting into a rhythm, and it becomes easier to fall asleep and wake up at the same time each day. It's like training your body to know exactly when it's time to rest, just like how you can train a pet to know when it's time for dinner. Pretty cool, right? Now, let's talk about naps. Are you a napper? Some people swear by naps as their secret weapon to recharge during the day, while others can never seem to take a nap without feeling groggy afterward. If you're someone who enjoys naps but finds that they mess with your nighttime sleep, try limiting them to 20 to 30 minutes in the early afternoon. It's like a quick power boost without ruining your sleep later. And here's a humorous thought. How many of us have tried counting sheep before bed? It sounds like a funny idea, but did you know that it's actually a form of focusing your mind on something calming? Instead of stressing about all the things you need to do tomorrow, focusing on something repetitive like that can help your brain relax and forget the worries of the day. Next time you're struggling to fall asleep, give it a try, or better yet, try visualizing your favorite place to unwind. These are just a few ways to keep things interesting while improving your sleep. The more you make these small changes, the more you'll see improvements in your rest and overall health. And remember, we all go through sleepless nights, so don't stress if it takes a little time to adjust. The most important thing is to stick with it and make your sleep a priority. You've got this.